I'm back, lovers. I'm back. Truth be told, BB Love here, BB. I'm so sorry. So we had some technical difficulties. Oh, so annoying. But anyway, these things are beyond our control. But hey, we press forward, we move forward, and we deal with things like this with calmness, composure, and constraint. Just keep it moving. Some things happen. You gotta just keep it moving. But anyway, so we were talking about a little bit of stuff. How can we be a better people when when others are expressing their hurts and pains to you? How can we be better? So I probably done lost some people, but it's okay. We're gonna keep right along. But I said some things. I said a lot of things, you know. But I think is is a wonderful thing when you can be attentive and listening when people are sharing their experiences. These are not your experiences; these are theirs. And if we would just be better, just practice a little bit more patience and empathy, and not be so judgmental and criticizing all the time, and just be there. Your presence is everything while they're trying to get out what's going on in them, trying to confront things, and just have a conversation. You listen, I know some conversations are so difficult to have and so painful and so critical, but they're really important to have. Communication is really key, and it is everything. It is so powerful because you learn things, and it betters a relationship. It really do. And just keep in mind, you don't have to agree, and you don't have to take things so personal. That's the breakdown.
Can I say something?
Yes, say it.
Sometimes it's just acknowledging my feelings.
Ooh,
Sometimes
key.
that's what it is. It's not that I want you to, come up with a way to solve it.
Trying
It's
to,
not that I want you to fix it.
yeah,
I just want you to listen and acknowledge what I'm saying.
that's a good
Dominique,
one.
I acknowledge that I hurt you. Or Dominique, I didn't know I made you feel that way.
Yeah,
I could take that too.
yeah,
But just this making excuses, or you won't even say, well, I didn't even know I hurt you. Just say
yeah,
something that
yeah,
lets me know that, you acknowledge that you hurt me.
yeah. That's really powerful. Dominique says, when she just like she just when she is expressive and letting people know how she feels, she just want her feelings to be acknowledged. And it doesn't there's nothing wrong with that. You don't got to be the bigger person. I mean, the you don't got to be the oh well, you don't have to be that tough person all the time. When somebody is being expressive, there's nothing wrong with emotions, y'all. Y'all just people get so scared. Like, calm down. This is a part of healing and growth. So just having a little bit of acknowledgement towards people's feelings and pains is I mean, all these things, y'all, are practiced. Like, the more you do it, the better you are, the better you feel, and the better relationship you can have with others. Like, it doesn't take nothing to acknowledge people's feelings and not judge them for feeling the way that they feel. And it's nothing wrong with being apologetic. I mean, not that, like, some people really look for apologies, but that's crazy. That's just too much time. That's just, you know, you sometimes you'll never get an apology, and it's okay. You just have to move on. It's okay, but there's nothing wrong with being the bigger person, people, saying that I'm sorry. You don't got okay, if you don't feel like you've done anything, it's that's okay too, cuz you don't got to remember, you don't have to agree, but just basically saying, I'm sorry that you feel that way. That means everything. Like you're not saying that you did, you're not saying that you agree with what you said that I did. But what you're saying is, but what you're doing is acknowledging her hurt, or you're acknowledging his hurt. Because we do stuff too, women. We hurt men too. We bash. We do stuff too. So just by just acknowledging hurts, that is a step into a better relationship and a better person within yourself. Yes, you know. So I won't stay on that too much. I don't see nobody around, so I can't ask. I can't get comments or anything. So I'm so sorry again for the interruptions, the technical difficulties. But anyway, also let me tell y'all what we were talking about though when we came in. Dominique was emotional, trying to be all tough and stuff, trying to be all, but see, I felt that energy though. I felt that. But see, that's what this is about. This show is about truth be told, being honest about what you're feeling, being honest, putting that out there. Let's talk about it. Let's find a solution. Let's move on. Let's speak some positivity into your life and let's move on. Okay. But anyway, she was on one. Mm-hmm. She was on one, not within me, but that would have been cool if it would have been on me because we could talk about that. But anyway, she was on one. She was, what was you feeling when you came in here? Honesty. Truth be told now.
Okay.
So we can deal with that.
I'm in a relationship and we were arguing.
They can hear you, right?
Huh?
They can hear you, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
My significant other is actually tuning
no,
in. So,
I'm talking about the world. Can you hear you?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, tell it.
Yeah.
We talk about it.
I was upset and I was just upset, but the argument was so stupid. You know those stupid arguments that you have, but you just are so angry and annoyed. I was more annoyed.
I was.
It
showed,
annoyed.
and I'm gonna tell you, body language showed everything. Energy, I felt that. I was just like, okay, but go ahead.
And see, I tried to I'll smile my way through it. I'll continue to do, and I'll continue to go, and deep down I am fuming inside.
Now that's what I'm gonna tap into. That you say you was fuming inside. Okay, about.
We were just
no, and remember, it wasn't sometimes what you're mad about. It's not even it ain't even it. It's something else.
And see,
that's what it was.
It's been an emotional week for me.
Okay.
Because this week my business, we've had some orders, but it's been kind of slower.
Okay.
Now, since my grandmother passed, I was staying busy, and I purposely stayed busy for that reason. And this is my first week of it being kind of slow and me kind of, chilling out. So those emotions hit me like...
Wait. I just got an email in my head. Ding, 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 ding. Hold on. You said business was slow, right? Okay. Walk with me. You said business was slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then first you said, you said your grandmother, what'd you say?
She passed.
Yeah. Your grandmother had passed a while ago. It's still fresh for you though. But your grandmother passed, and then you notice that business has been slow. So, do you notice? See, sometimes we don't be dealing with stuff when we don't be dealing with stuff. We push stuff away, and see how this works. So business was slow where you had to deal with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You had to deal with this grandma situation. You had to deal with it. You had a breakdown.
I did.
Go ahead.
I had a breakdown, and it was triggered. I was driving somewhere, And one of the songs that was played at her funeral came on my Pandora. And I had to pull it together to go to where I was going. And when I tell you, when I left out of there, I could not even pull it together anymore. I just cried my way home, and I really broke down. And I think it made it oh so real, because I think for the longest I wasn't dealing with it, so it didn't make it real. So now that I'm actually sitting and dealing with it, it's making it so real. And I had a major breakdown.
See what happens when you see your breakdowns end up being your breakthroughs. They end up being a breakthrough for you, because see, I'm gonna tell you, man, when we don't deal with our pains and our hurts, our fears, our disappointments, when we don't deal with stuff that hurt us, y'all, this is the result. Like, you're gonna break down. You're gonna eventually, like, you're gonna have these triggers. You're gonna eventually break down. And then triggers are signs that there's still healing to be done. Triggers are signs like there are some unresolved issues in your life. There are some unresolved pains and hurts that you need to discuss and talk about in order for you to move forward. So that's why, you going off on somebody else, and you having some unpleasant feelings inside for somebody else, but it's really about something else that you ain't even tapped into. You ain't even took time to grieve your grandmother. You didn't take time to sit in that. And when we don't sit in our mess, when we don't sit, and I remember when you were saying that you had to, you was drinking. See, y'all, listen. See, that's what we do. We'll find something, and we'll find something and abuse it, and all we're doing is just suppressing. Whether it be, because see, when anger, it's got to go in something. It can go into liquor, it can go into promiscuity, sex. It can go into being a food shopping, being a workaholic. You're always at work all the time. You're always drinking, smoking, sexing, working, shopping, eating your butt off. And all it is you're covering up something. You're covering up pain. You're covering up so much hurts, and all it's gonna do is just come back. And then as soon as it come back, you drink some more, you go shop some more, you go just to numb the pain, get rid of it for a minute, but then it's gonna come back because you keep suppressing it.
It's temporary.
And
it's a temporary fix.
It's a temporary fix. But until you deal with it, until you sit in your mess, until you face yourself, go ahead, take them masks off, because that's what y'all been wearing, disguising yourself. And underneath, you are full of pain, resentment, bitterness, broken. I mean, you're so broken. And you just you just all maxed out. You're fake. And you're not healing, because it's going to come back. When you're expressive, you healing you. But when you're suppressing, you're making yourself worse. You are making yourself sicker. Okay? And you're gonna project all that onto somebody else. You're gonna project all that emotion, that negative energy, that negative emotion onto somebody else who don't even deserve it. And it's not even about them. It's about somebody else in your past, or something else in your past, some undealt issue that you don't even want to confront. And how dare anybody else confront you about this stuff? Because I'm tough. I gotta put on stuff. I gotta, I gotta go on there. Oh no, I gotta. No, that's not healing you, boo. You know. So until we deal with our stuff, and until we go ahead and let the breaking happen. Go ahead and break down. Man, those tears are healing you. Those tears are cleansing your soul. Oh, dang, you good, Bianca. Yeah, those tears are washing out stuff. Tears are beautiful. They're really cleansing you. And then you come out of, like, when you really break down, boy, can you imagine when you, like, let that stuff out, have an outcry, like, go ahead. And you're going to realize how much better you feel. Did you feel anything shift, any difference once you let some of that out?
Well, first things first, I did not eat. So I was sick when I woke up.
Oh, geez.
So I knew better than that. So I was sick when I woke up. But my significant other talked to me, and it felt good to get out those feelings because I didn't know that I felt a lot of regret with my grandmother. And I wish I would have spent more time with her. And even though we did things, even though, I just miss, like I actually said on social media, I miss her nagging me about the stuff I wear. I miss her talking about I would give anything just to hear her say something about my boobs. I would just the little things that I took for granted.
Mm-hmm.
And I would give anything. So I felt a lot better after I got those feelings out. And after I learned that it's not just me going through this. My family was having a tough week. And we all talked about how our whole week was tough. Everybody was having a tough week. But nobody said anything. So
y'all not talking about
we
it.
all were, and we all have this group, the people I'm close to.
Mm-hmm.
We all have this group where we all, talk and we joke and we laugh. And I was the first person that said, y'all, today was a bad day for me.
You just broke the ice and was like, hey.
When I said it, everybody was like, yeah, it's been tough for me too.
Mm-hmm.
I broke out, one of my aunts told me she broke out crying she didn't even know, that she was still in that much, pain, and she just broke out crying.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things.
That happens.
Like, I just didn't even know other people were going through it because I felt I should have been over it by now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was just a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was just a couple weeks, I should be over it by now.
Yeah. But nobody can tell you when to be over something, especially such pain like that when you lose a loved one. And I'm going to tell you, okay, truth be told, and I expose a little bit stuff about me, I don't mind. But when my brother passed years ago, I was the peacemaker in the family. I have it's 9 of us all together. I have 9 siblings, and one has passed. But and it was really hard. The death of our brother. But anyway, I was the one who was lifting up everybody else. I was the one who was seeing about, everybody. I remember the whole scene at the hospital, people everywhere. My brother was a little popular, okay, or whatever you call it, but he had, it was people everywhere. Like, I remember the hospital, like the scene I will never forget. And I remember, when they came in telling us that he had passed, people were everywhere on the floor crying. It was just so much activity going on. And here I am going to people trying to, kind of console and comfort, and even at the funeral and the wake, oh gosh, console and comfort, and I broke down a little bit. It wasn't a breakdown, but of course I cried and everything, and I had my little moment, but it wasn't. I still didn't have that time, but I'm gonna tell you, here I am, still trying to be tough, still trying to, and shoot, this among other stuff going on with my relationship that I was in, my kid's father, so much going on with that, so much, it was just so much going on. And I remember, y'all, because see, nobody taught me how to fit, nobody taught me how to deal with my, nobody taught me, I didn't know what to do, but anyway, all I was taught to was hide. Hide what you feel. Never show. Don't show emotion. Don't. Oh, how dare you do that? But anyway, I remember going to a store. It's crazy, but I'm telling you, because I'm truth be told, I'm telling you, I want to help somebody up in here, but see, I can talk about it now because I'm healed. And talking about it is what healed me. Sitting in my mess is what healed me. But I remember going to a store and I was putting stuff in my, I didn't have a cart, but I had one of those baskets, and I was putting stuff in the basket, and I was mad. I was just throwing stuff in the basket, and I was dropping stuff. I was like, ugh. I was just like, I was so freaking mad and angry and fidgety and shaky. I was just all over the place going to the store. And I remember walking down the aisle and just like darn near screaming, like, ah, like everything was bothering me. Ah, I would drop stuff. Just get mad. But I remember this man. I remember this man. He just knew I don't know. He just knew to hug me.
At the store?
Yes. He just knew to hug me. And I let it out in the store. I let out all the emotion that I was holding on to, all the emotion from the funeral, from this whole incident, everything. Because you got family coming over to the house, everybody want to call, everybody want. So you try to be the bigger person for everybody and to hold yourself together in front of the world, in front of everybody. And you had you don't have time for yourself. You don't have time to grieve, nothing. You got to deal with home and all that. But I'm in this store, in the middle of a store, y'all. Do not even know who this man is. And I let it out in a store. So I was holding it all this time. So when you don't deal with stuff, it's going to one day come out. You're going to one day have a breakdown. And it's going to be like that breakdown comes when you can no longer hold it. Like you ain't that tough. So that's why when stuff come, y'all, deal with it. As it come, deal with it. Because all it is layer upon layer, layer upon layer, layer upon layer that you've been holding all this time. And all of that is poison. You holding on to all this bitterness and unforgiveness and resentment and not even healing yourself. And that's, so you want to know why you're so ugly to people? You want to know why you just shoot off? Why? Because of this. Because you're not dealing with past stuff, past pains. And then one day you're going to have a emotional breakdown. You're going to fall all the way apart. And you don't know who you're going to fall apart in front of and where. It can be one of your biggest moments in life. And it can happen right there because you choose not to deal with your mess. Deal with stuff that broke you. And then you think you can take all that, all them layers, all them baggages that you think you can pull all that into your next relationship and your next relationship and your no. Because what you're gonna do is break that person.
And our significant others deal with a lot. In regards to, they deal with a lot. And, when you don't, like you said, when you don't heal that stuff, it can really, we lash out at the people we love the most. Even though we don't mean to, we lash out at the people we love the most because they're the closest to us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not fair. It's not fair. And it's easy to keep taking all that into other relationships. And, at one point you have to look at yourself and be like, hey, this is my problem. I'm the problem in this. Yeah. And not to say you're the only problem in the relationship. No, that's not true.
You are partial. But you contribute to the problem of y'all's relationships. Like, seriously, truth be told, you contribute to the breakdown and the downfall of your relationship. You sabotage your own self because stuff like this, you won't deal. And you choose not to feel stuff. Every time the feelings come, you suppress it and you don't want to confront. You don't want to have conversations. So then you think, so you dump all this onto your partner, and it just crushes everything. Like it really isn't fair. It's not fair to put all this on them because you choose not to get some help for your pain. So. Wow. Once again, people, they're not, so don't even worry. They're not, they can't find it anywhere.
They can't find it.
So we're off the map. So once again, I'm going to let you all know, I apologize for the ones that have been trying to get on. We have no idea what has happened, what has taken place up in here. So what we're going to do is, just send this recording out. I'm so sorry. And still, if you have any questions or anything or comments, still leave them and I will comment back. Okay? So I am so sorry. But I'm still enjoying, I'm telling you, y'all, when stuff like this happen, y'all have to press on and move on. Because I remember times when I was singing and I forgot words or I was in a different key, whatever, I had to keep on. You don't never stop. Okay, we've all had these experiences when we messed up, where stuff happened that was uncontrollable. You just gotta press through. You gotta move forward, do you, and don't worry about an audience. That's where you go wrong, because you're making it about something else. So you have to continue and don't focus on the audience. Focus on your moment. Shoot your shot. Like, for real, you got this opportunity, this moment is right here. Shoot your shot. Don't you worry about the other stuff. Don't worry about it. That's going to all come together. This is your moment. So, hey, I hope that I helped somebody today. I hope that I encouraged somebody. I hope that because see, I'm just trying to be relatable. I'm trying to be honest and supportive of people's feelings and emotions, and because I do care, I know that it's real. I am not no fake person. I really got to be honest and tell stuff like it is, because that's what heals. That's what heals. That is what true healing is all about. I have to be my authentic self, and I will be my authentic self by any means necessary. And I'm not fooling around. What's that up there?
Carlton said, true, worrying about the others gets you in the background and you end up forgetting about yourself.
That's what's up, Carlton. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so sorry about the interruptions. But I'm telling you, shoot your shot. It's all about you. People spend too much time trying to, how many likes I get? Oh, share, comment, all that. I really don't care about that. I really don't. If it happens, It happens. I do want to support by sharing, and I will promote myself because I'm promoting me. And people have to be careful what you promote. Because see, you're on display. So what are you going to put out there? So don't be tripping when bad comments come back or backlash or whatever. What are you putting out there? You have to promote you and be careful what you're putting out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I will press on, and I hope you continue to do the same, and don't let nobody dull your shine for nothing in the world, because you're going to get people who has a serious problem with your light. Did you hear me?
Because it's the dark in them.
Oh, Dominique said because it's the dark in them. Hi. But see, sometimes in the dark, we see the light. And listen, I am light and I am love. I know I glow like it ain't nothing. And I know I have a light, but it's up to me to turn it on. I have the power to turn on that light, and so do you. You are the power. You have the power to turn your light on. And you have the power to shine wherever. You are made to shine. You are built to be tall. No matter, and I don't like to say haters. People be saying haters. I don't do that. Remember, I told y'all, they're not your haters. They are your admirers. Mm-hmm. These are people who really admire you, but they will not tell you. They can't tell you because they don't like themselves. It's something in them that they don't like. It's so much about you that they like. They wish that they can do that. They wish that they can do this, but they won't tell you. They won't tell you, dang, you killed that song. Dang, you are so dope. They won't tell you, you are beautiful. Man, you look good in that suit. You look fly in that suit. Girl, you rocking them shoes. You hear me? Girl, put that dress on so you can look sexy and bad. Man, you wearing that dress. Man, I love that tie on you. People can't do that nowadays. But only a confident person. Only a confident person that has so much confidence in themselves can tell another woman that she beautiful, can tell another man that, hey, you dope. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Only a confident person. Go ahead.
That doesn't dim your light.
It doesn't. It does not
dim your
take
light.
Away from you.
Yes.
It does not take away your light. It does not turn your light off, because remember, you have the power to turn your light on and off. It's up to you. It doesn't dim your shine because you tell another woman that she's rocking and banging all that, girl. Because see, I'm gonna tell you that because see, she know who she is. Mm-hmm.
It's about knowing who you are.
I know who I am. I know my own worth, and I know what it took for me to get here, and I still got growing to do. I am mentally attractive. I want to be mentally attractive to people, more than the physical. Because, see, the physical is that icing on the cake. It's that bonus. You know what I'm saying? It's that, she got that physical attraction. But hold up. That mental attraction is what drew me. Like, I like a man with a mind. And then I pay attention to what's coming out of his mouth. What are you talking about? Because, see, I pay attention to what somebody's talking about, because you can be fine as hell, but dumb. You can be empty, man, like nothing is there. No. And like I said, these men, I'm like, I ask men, like, is it really about the booty and the boobs? Y'all looking at these, dang, she got a fat ass. Or dang, her booty really? Like, yo, what about the brains? Like, do y'all like brainy women anymore? Like, brainy versus the booty. But then hold up, when you got the whole package, you got the brains, the booty, and the boobs.
You ever tell you why she's not attractive or why people think she's not? Because she's not easy to manipulate. She knows who she is. She's able to be strong when she needs to be. She's able to be weak when she needs to be. She knows who she is.
Come on.
And she's comfortable in her role. So any man can't just come to her.
Mm-hmm.
He's forced to step his game up. Or he's forced to deal with her a different way than he would other
Come
men.
on now.
So because of that, she's not easy to manipulate.
Nope.
And she's not just going to go for the foolishness that you were allowed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the man. That's the woman the man
wants.
wants. Uh-huh.
Yes, he's forced to step his game up. But a boy is not ready for that.
Nope.
A boy's not ready for that.
Nope. I love that. I love that. That's powerful, Dominique. But see how you carry yourself as a man or as a woman, because we women are looking for the same type men, you know. But hey, how much time I got? Anyway, I'm feeling good. I am. I'm just being cool. Although things had to occur over here, you know, I love when you're flowing. When you care less about what others think. When you care less about what others are doing, what they say about you, what they feel about you. You still are you. You still are being your beautiful self, your unique self, your awesome self, your amazing self, your dope self, your courageous self. I love it when a person can just still be who they are. And then I love it too when people can see, like other people can see or feel your good energy. I love that. I love that. I love being around people where you can flock and flow. And it's cool. It's cool. Like I'm just chilling here, y'all. Like, shoot, I'm good. I'm Gucci. But anyway, I'm wrapping up soon. I love today. I wished that like the things that I was talking about today was it was really, really good, where I'm pretty sure people would have chimed in and had some comments, and I would have loved to have a dialogue conversation with you, but unfortunately things had to happen. But anyway, Carlton, are you still on? Are you still in the building, Carlton?
People just got off.
But anyway, I am wrapping up. I'm going to give my affirmations. Hold on, I need to do this again. I'm all about that love. I love this thing. This is too cute. Anyway, this is my little gadget. But anyway, so we got to do our affirmations. Remember, we do affirmations before we go. And, you know, affirmations is declaring whatever you say. Whether it is negative, because see, affirmations, hey, you can say ugly stuff to yourself, and that's what it's going to be. Or you can choose to say positive things about yourself, and that's what it's going to be. You have to have positive self-talk, positive chatter with yourself. And you got to speak life into yourself. You know, a life and death is in the power of your tongue. Whatever you speak, whatever you say, that's what it will be. I'm telling you, if you speak ugly, then it is. Okay? Remember that. So we say affirmations, and I got my jar. I just have a few of them in here. My affirmation, my self-love. It's all about self-love and self-care, y'all. This is a part of self-care, okay? So we're gonna pick some. I'm gonna fill it up though with affirmations, but we pick them, and then we apply it to our week. Okay? So, got an affirmation in here. So, this affirmation says, I have the power to create change. Did y'all hear it that? I have the power to create change. We want to blame everything on, I can't do that, or this ain't happening, or I'm not. But you have the power to create change in your life, y'all. You understand that? You do. You have the power to create change in your life. So you say that. And when you say affirmations, you put I am in front of it. Because it's more powerful, and you are speaking with declaration when you say I am. Like, I am healthy. I am powerful. I am strong. I am amazing. I can do all things. I can do anything I put my mind to. I can. When you say I am in front of whatever you say, then that's what it's going to be. And then you start feeling it. You can't just speak something, or you can't just think something and then you don't feel it. That's not going to work. God operates on, when you speaking it, when you're throwing something out there, it's about feeling. Okay? So you speak that I have the power to create change. You are the creator in your life. You create things, and then it comes to fruition. God gives you stuff. Okay? So you have the power. But you got to say I. It's always I. I have the power to create change in my life. Your journey begins when you move your feet. We always want to wait on God to do, I'm going to pray. And oh, God's going to do this. God, yes, he can. And yes, he is the ultimate. He is the ultimate healer. The ultimate gift. He's the ultimate. But we have to do things ourselves first. Okay? Think like for real, yo. Y'all got to move your feet. We always want things to be handed to us, given to us. Oh, that job is coming. Oh, that man is coming. But you ain't doing nothing to apply yourself, to make yourself a better woman, mentally and emotionally. You're not doing the work to become better, so you will have that better man, or that better woman, or that better job. What are you doing? You just sitting there, oh, I'ma just lose all this weight, but you're not doing nothing to apply yourself. So you gotta speak it, and you feel it. You have to. I am healthy. That means you're doing the work to become healthy. Okay? So I'm just saying, affirmations are a beautiful thing. They changed my life. So hey, I speak into myself. Positivity. Negativity come up, but I change it with a positive affirmation. So throughout the week, y'all, I have the power to create change in my life. I appreciate y'all today. I appreciate everything. I'm so grateful for this moment. And y'all stick with me. It's going to get better. It's still fresh. It's still new. Things happen. But that's what growth is about. And that's what mess ups is about. Mistakes happen so you learn. Anyway, love y'all. Grace and peace. Bye.
Audio Jungle.